Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along. I don't know where Chelsea's lineups are. I'm still waiting. I have absolutely no idea where they are, but they have not been released as of yet. If you see them lurking around, let me know because I've been waiting. I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for the lineups, and then I just decided too little, too late. We going without them. But Dortmund's lineups are on the screen for you. Big up everybody in the building. So while we wait for those, let's talk. Let's talk. It's a late one. We're back doing the late shift again. 1:30 a.m. kickoff in the UK. I am happy to say that this is the last one. I can't lie. I do think, and I said it earlier today, but I do think there'll be another behind the scenes kind of behind closed doors game. But this is the last one that's preview to us, that's open to us, unless they randomly organize a public one. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Now, the pitch doesn't look great. I'm not going to lie. First things off, the pitch is damaged. Nizar Kinsella reports that it is Ed Sheeran concert and people were allowed onto the pitch, and that's kind of damaged the pitch and ruined it now. So let's just pray to God that nobody gets injured on a pitch like this. We all know the story of Loftus-Cheek playing on a shitty pitch. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, Nizar Kinsella already reported that on Twitter. So where can you watch? I'm about to ask you exactly the same question because, you know, I don't want to really go through the Chelsea app because you know how they can be a bit slow sometimes. So let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure probably ESPN seems to be where all of these American preseason friendlies have been on. Unless there's another option, I'm guessing that's where it's going to be at today, people. But big up. Why do you keep saying Caicedo is gone? What's the reason for that? Has the admin finally posted the lineup? It would be lovely if he could do that because that's all we're really trying to see right now. There it is, ESPN. I want to see the lineups, guys. I really just want to know the lineup. I want to know the lineup badly. That's kind of my main goal right now. I'm not gonna lie. When I see the lineup, it's on the website. Okay, why is it on the website and it hasn't been tweeted? Is the admin sleeping again? Oh, dearie me, the admin is sleeping. Okay, and people are also saying other places it's on as well. All right, cool. I was chatting to Nini earlier today, and we're hoping for goals. We're hoping for a lot of goals. We're praying for a lot of goals because we need entertainment here. This is the last preseason game. Let's get the confidence flowing. We got Liverpool next, and then that's it. That's really it. Let's see if these lineups are on a website like you guys have been saying. Match Center. Let's see. Surely they've got to be Match News. Got to be giving me the lineups, man. Come on. It's nearly, what is it, 45 minutes till kickoff. How have we not got the lineups yet? It's crazy. I'm not seeing it on the website at the moment. I'm just taking a look at the kind of like the head-to-head. I'm seeing, previous fixtures. I'm not seeing the lineups. Still not out. Bloody hell, man. Chelsea admin is slacking today. Now, we just went to an event. Is it out? Jeez, come on. Yeah, the game's at 1:30 a.m. So it's in about 45 minutes, right? It's 12:43 in the UK. What's going on here? Where is the lineup? It's crazy. I saw Dortmund did beat Man United there. Was it a couple of days ago? I haven't watched the highlights of that game. Just seeing the pitch. The pitch, by the way, is not great. Wow, it has been destroyed. Why did they let people go and run on the... Well, I guess if it's a concert, people are going to be on the pitch, right? That's poor planning, man. That's really, really poor planning. Dortmund have got 6-7 players injured. So I don't see any Emre Can. I don't see any Reina, sorry. I don't see quite a few players, quite a few players missing. Where is... This is mad. The pitch is horrendous. There's no lineups. Like, what are we doing here? It's a mess. It's actually a mess. What's going on? I really actually am. I've been itching to know the team since it hit half. I'm dying to know the team. I really want to know the team. We just got some images here of the stadium. Ben Jacobs is tweeting. It's a nice stadium. It's a nice stadium. It's a shame the pitch looks like crap. Maybe if you see players taking it a little bit lighter, that will be maybe the reason why. But what is our admin doing, man? Are you guys? We can only hope. We can only hope. Yeah, I think the players might just take it a little bit easier today. Just precautions. You don't want to get injured on a pitch like this, especially when you've got a massive game very, very soon. People are saying the game is off. Chelsea decided to pull out because they saw the pitch. I don't think so. Normal African pitch. This is nothing. Oh God. Someone said just play the kids. Oh wait, we only got kids. Oh my God. Yeah, we could make this happen. We can make this happen. Joey Knight. I think I've just seen his channel recently. Someone new. It will be on ESPN. Do not tell me this game is called off. Don't play with me. Okay. Stop the messing around. People in the chat are like, oh, the game is being called off. No, that's not funny. That's not funny. It's not going to be called off. The pitch has been like this for hours, days. So they had plenty of time to say that they're not going to play on this pitch. So don't be doing that now. It's quite a strong Dortmund team despite the injuries. Love to know what the Chelsea team is, but still waiting. Jesus Christ. Are we ever going to find out? Yeah, we don't talk about, listen, you know what you're going to get when I don't wear the proper footwear, okay? It gets a little bit sticky, but just wait. Just wait on it. There's good content coming on the Big Six. Just hold on. Remember what I said in the first series of Foot Golf, invest your stocks, because you will make a truckload. And if you didn't invest because you saw me do poorly in Air Forces, joke's on you. I was dressed in jeans. I was wearing Air Forces again. Of course, the shooting was a bit of a myth, but when I'm wearing the right footwear, it gets mad. Okay, so the lineups are apparently out. Okay, so let's get this on screen, hopefully. I just want to confirm this before I start typing. Oh, there we go. Nizar Kinsella, finally. So Nizar Kinsella has really, we have to say this, right? Credit where it's due. Let's be honest, stocks were kind of dropping a little bit in terms of the credibility of some of the reporting over the last year. Let's be honest, yeah? But in this summer window, I think Nizar Kinsella has probably been one of the top sources for Chelsea. Maybe even the top one. Obviously, Ornstein daggers are always going to be, but we're talking about Chelsea journalist. He's probably been the top one. I think he's definitely been the top one, actually. But he's been on a really good run. Hopefully, carries on like this. He's been getting some good scoops, some really good exclusives as well. Anyway, let's get the lineups out. Okay, this is interesting. Well, what do we have here? This is interesting. This looks like potentially the team that maybe he's going to play against Liverpool, because we've seen this team before. Now, we've seen this team before. There's a couple of players in here that, I don't expect to see. Carney's name is so long that when you type it, it just takes up way too much space. I'm just going to write Carney and not his last name. But all right, that's going to be on your screen in just a second, people. I'll give my thoughts. Let's just get this on screen though, because it's been a while. We've been waiting. Thank you, Nizar, for putting that, giving us the lineups, because we have been suffering. Okay, lineups are on screen. Plenty to say on that. I really hope that's not the team that goes out against Liverpool. In terms of that lineup in particular, I feel like Gallagher in midfield with Enzo, it's not my cup of tea. I don't really like Gallagher deeper in the midfield. I've said it before. I just feel like we lack a lot of control. When him and Cassidy came into the midfield there in the second half the other day, and Santos came out, we just lost all control, and it just became, it became hot potato football, as I want to call it. So it's just a little bit too erratic, too chaotic. Would love to see Santos in there. Hopefully against Liverpool, Santos is going to start next to Enzo. If we don't sign someone by then that would be ideal. In Cuckoo, Jackson, good to see them. They need to establish the chemistry, the link up. And when we watched, the last time this kind of team played, we saw Carney and we saw in Cuckoo both kind of doubling up on the left-hand side and quite close to each other, with Chilwell overlapping as well. So it was actually quite a lopsided team, and a lot of the link up and intricate play was going off down the left, and Sterling was hanging out on the right, kind of trying to keep the width. And I'm expecting to see similar. So I'm expecting to see Carney and Nkuku interchanging, playing quite close together. Jackson up front, and obviously Chilwell will bomb forward. Colwell will, vacate over to the left and start playing those passes down the line. Silva and James will come across. Enzo, he was really, really poor last game. Let's just be honest. Enzo was really bad. Just giving the ball away a lot. Underhit, overhit passes. He looked rusty. So hopefully, I think the key for me in this team, I'm not even going to really think too much about Sterling. I'm more thinking about Enzo. I need Enzo to get back to, start showing his levels, because against Liverpool, we don't want to see a rusty Enzo. He's going to be starting. He's going to be crucial. So hopefully Enzo is back to his best. So yeah, that's kind of my big thing today. I just want to see Enzo playing back at his best again, because we don't need him to be rusty for much longer. Okay, so let's go through some comments and we'll get some predictions going as well. I did say that, and I told that as well, but it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. It's just, I guess, couldn't get schedules. Schedules couldn't be lined up. There was only a Tottenham one in the end. So I'm guessing schedules just weren't. And also, most of the production team went to LA as well and went to the US for the pre-seasons for Arsenal and United. So yeah, schedules just didn't really align. But that was the plan. Let's see. It was actually going to be quite a spicy table as well. It's going to be quite a spicy table. I think Sterling needs an injury. No, we don't need an injury for anyone, brother. That's not going to help anybody. Gallagher in my midfield. Hopefully Carney drops back to make it a 3. Ed Sheeran tax Gallagher man the match. Let's see. Okay, why does Gallagher keep playing in the pivot? At least play him further up. I ain't no qualified coach, but I can see how risky he is in the build-up. I agree. Let's see how it works, but I agree. Unless him and Carney are going to interchange and Carney's going to end up playing next to Enzo, but then defensively off the ball, the space is going to be crazy in behind, I think, those two, because Carney is more of an attack-minded midfielder. And Enzo's just get bypassed really at the moment. He's getting walked through. So the balance there just doesn't exist. So yeah, it's a bit of a, this is why we need to sign someone. Let's just be honest. We need to sign a midfielder. It's been painfully obvious for multiple months, years. We need to sign a defensive midfielder. And listen, I don't know where this Caicedo deal is going anymore. We've seen briefings potentially from Naylor today. Saudi Premier League club apparently is the ones that actually put the 80 million offer in, which is kind of strange because they tend to go for, players that there's an opportunity in terms of contract is running out or coming towards the end of their career. Caicedo is neither. But we need to get something wrapped up because we play Liverpool in just over a week and we don't have balance in the midfield. And I think that is more important than anything else. Obviously, we know this Vlahovic-Lukaku deal is still going on. I'm not sold completely on Vlahovic, although I think there's potential there. I think the injuries from last year is a bit of a concern. But I don't think the club are sure either. I mean, we're getting all sorts of reports about the club are still deciding they're not sure about Vlahovic. The one thing I'll say about Vlahovic is, listen, if he comes in and Borussia actually leaves, then we've upgraded in the depth chart and we've definitely made ourselves more competitive and we've given Jackson serious competition now. And obviously, I feel sorry for Borussia personally, to be honest, because I feel like, if it wasn't for the massive injury and if he had recovered by now, we thought Borussia would really be recovered by now and he'd be playing games. That was kind of the thing, was Borussia was trying to race back for pre-season. He's now still at Cobham. I think if Borussia had played a couple of games instead of Brewster, the young player that was clearly out of his depth last match. I think Broja would have won a little bit more credibility, a bit more stocks would have been invested from the fans, and people would have been a little bit more keen to see him because he's a very good player. Obviously, it depends on how he recovers from his injury. He might not recover. Hopefully he does, but maybe he doesn't. But it's very clear to me that they're not clear. They're not very definitive on Vlahovic as a collective. If it's the manager or the board, they don't know whether they want Vlahovic or not. Because if they definitely wanted Vlahovic, I have to say this again. The Vlahovic deal has been open and he's been available from way back. He's been available since the beginning of the transfer window. You don't get anything out of delaying it and making it be done now. So obviously Lukaku has decided he wants to, not maybe go to Inter and go to Juventus. But this, again, the deal can be done. The personal terms maybe is an issue. Maybe Vlahovic doesn't want to leave. There's, conflicting reports on that. But in terms of our interest, we seem to be a little bit confused as to whether we want him. And it's, as I said in my video, if we want Vlahovic because we rate him, then brilliant. Because then you're actually investing in a player that you want and that you actually rate and you want and you like. If we are taking Vlahovic because we have to, because Lukaku has to go, that's different terminology, and that's a little bit worrying because now it tells me that we don't really want the player. And if Lukaku wasn't part of this transfer, then we wouldn't be getting him. We wouldn't be after him. So, yeah, for me, it's about actually how much do we want him is going to be how confident I am in him. Because if we don't really want him, why not? Because he's available. Why are we haggling? Why are we so confused? Why is there so many mixed messages on this? It's just strange. Obviously, the fee needs to come down as well because they've been definitely trying to do a robbery on us on that. But yeah, it just doesn't. Something about this deal just feels a little bit wrong, and it's just a bit strange. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a bit strange. Okay, let's see. James and Thiago plays together for the first time. Let's see who's captain. I think it will be Thiago. It's a good question, though. It's a good question, but I do think it will be Thiago. I feel like, oh, okay, it's Reece. Is it Reece James? Is that confirmed? He's our captain. Okay, perfect. So he must be the captain then, right? He must be the captain. Well, let's wait for it to get confirmed for the season, but there's so much to get done. Yes, the pitch is horrendous. There's so much to get done. In the next week, just over a week, we need a sponsor. We need a sleeve sponsor. We need a captain. We need numbers to be confirmed on the back of the shirts because we still don't know who's wearing what. We need what else do we need? Oh, holding midfielder. And potentially, actually, yes, we need a goalkeeper as well. And potentially a striker if we've given up on Borussia. So much to do, so little time. It's quite incredible. So much to do, so little time, people. So that's actually from the top of my head. That's what I'm thinking we need in the next kind of like 10 days or just less than that, maybe 9 days. So yeah, crazy. Let me move this to the side. Oh, and release the kits as well. There's a couple of kits that are still not being released. Third kit, yes. Second, even the away kit's not been announced, but we kind of know what it looks like. And I'm not really that impressed with it either. I think it looks like a training kit. But yeah, we kind of know what the away kit's going to look like. But again, just so much to do. So little time. All right, cool. Let's just get this up for a second. But yeah, I was at a TNT, the TNT Sports that are replacing BT Sport. They did a launch event today, so I was at that. Pretty fun. I was there with Fuad, with Alex, with Nini. I met Rio Ferdinand, which was great. Laura Woods was there, but also met Neil from the In-Betweeners, which was really quite a surprise. I was not expecting to see him, but that was brilliant. I can't lie. I had to just congratulate him on an incredible show. In-Betweeners is one hell of a show, and to see the character Neil there, obviously not his real name, but that's how I know him, was Neil. What a character, what an actor. So yeah, and obviously a few others as well. So yeah, it was quite a lot of fun. Let's see. Let's just hope for a good Sterling performance, you know? Let's hope for a good Sterling performance. It's what we need. We need him to have a good performance. We get nothing from him playing poorly because he is going to be a big part of the team this season, I'm sure. So let's just hope that he plays well. Okay. ESPN is going to be giving me headaches again today. All right. It's on ESPN. It's on ESPN. Well, we're not gonna be calling off the game. I can tell you that. So hopefully people just take extra precaution. And yeah, that's all I can really say because the pitch does look poor. I can't lie to you, but there's nothing. Listen, the pitch has been poor for days. I don't know when the concert was, but you know, they would have known about the pitch. So if they wanted to call the game off, they should have done it a lot earlier than now. I'm seeing Juventus have just conceded a... Oh, no, they haven't. No, almost. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Is that Juventus versus Real Madrid? I think it is. Yeah, it is, yeah. I think. Oh, God, yeah. Juventus are 2-0 up. They're cooking them. They're cooking them. Thoughts on Ramos to PSG? 80 million euros is a lot of money. The striker market right now is very expensive, and it's very, very weird to see again. And listen, I actually don't mean to make it sound like I have an agenda. I have no reason to have an agenda on Vlahovic. But again, I'm just asking the question, why are PSG not interested in Vlahovic? If he's available, I just don't understand in a market like this why nobody's moving on him. Why are we the only ones moving for him on the 3rd of August? It's just so strange. He's been available the whole window. Where is everybody? Like I'm genuinely, I'm quite confused. where is everybody? He's 23 years old. He has potential. He just needs to get over his injury issues. He was banging in goals a couple of years ago at Fiorentina. Where is everyone? It's just strange. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, to be quite honest. I just find it so odd. It doesn't make any sense. And he's available at a cut price as well. I don't think Juventus expect to get 70 million for him anymore, or 75 million. It's just such a strange situation. Much appreciated, Alex, for becoming a new member. Much appreciated. Yeah, Amrabat as well. I thought Amrabat would have moved by now. Obviously, in the Premier League, I feel like... So the difference with Amrabat, I would say, is that the midfield market has actually been pretty damn impressive. This window, the midfield market's been brilliant. You can't even James Ward-Prowse is still at Southampton, hasn't moved yet. West Ham have pulled out of the deal. Quality midfielder for a Premier League team. Lavia is still at Southampton, hasn't moved yet. You've had McAllister, you've had Caicedo, still hasn't moved yet. You've got Rice, you've had Bellingham. You know, you've had so many midfielders. So that market is actually quite good. But the striker market is shocking for the price. It's not great. Some really expensive deals going around right now in that market. So it's just weird. It's just very weird. Why is Ziyech still on our books? Nobody's come in. I thought to try and recommend, and no Madueke in the team today. I don't know if he's on the bench. I haven't seen the bench. I'm just happy to see the lineups, see the starting 11. Paulinia's injured, shoulder injury, so that's why he hasn't moved. But again, before the injury, he would have been another one as well. In terms of Ziyech, I tried to recommend to Arsenal. I saw Jesus is out for a few weeks. Maybe you should recommend Lukaku to them as well. Agate obviously moved from Sporting as well. It's another one. But Ziyech, I think if Arsenal need a backup to Saka, Hakim Ziyech, there you are. There's your winger. Come and get him. Come and get him. So, and if you need a striker for a couple of weeks, Lukaku, there's your man. Let's see. Yeah. Vlahovic is like that hot girl that you assume as a boyfriend, but then you see she's been single for a while and it feels like a red flag. I honestly, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. It's just a strange one to me. Really is odd. Oh God, 60 million plus Lukaku to Juve. That is a horrendous deal. Really is. I can't tell you how much of it's just such a stupid deal to do. It's just crazy. Like, we really should be able to just do a straight swap, in my opinion. You know, there's nobody else interested in Vlahovic. Ramos has just gone to PSG, so it feels like they want to get rid of Vlahovic. I don't know what's happened between Vlahovic and Allegri. They clearly maybe don't suit each other's style. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe they're trying to. I don't know. Are they trying to get him off the wages? I don't assume Lukaku's wages is going to really be that much lower than Vlahovic's. Vlahovic is on what, 200,000. Lukaku's on like 350 or 320. So there must be some sort of falling out or, you know, disagreement between Vlahovic and Allegri in terms of the style of play. Maybe, right? So they're trying to get him off the books. Maybe it's because he's got susceptible to injuries, but they're trying to get him off the books. You're trying to get Vlahovic off the books and nobody is coming in for him because PSG have just gone for Ramos. No, Højlund's gone to Man United. City don't need him, you know, etc., etc. So why are you demanding money from us like as if you've got options? If you are happy to agree personal terms with Lukaku, which means you want Lukaku, then let's just do the straight swap and let's just move on to personal terms with Vlahovic. At max, we should be paying is probably like, I don't know, 10, 15 million, but we shouldn't be paying 20. We shouldn't be paying 25, 30, 35 million for this guy, plus Lukaku. And this is a player that they were happy to buy for 40 million. They were happy to buy Lukaku if Vlahovic went, and obviously we're looking to see if PSG were going to take him. They haven't, but they were happy to buy Lukaku for 40 million. So, and that was an offer that stood early July. So I don't know why they're pretending. It's a strange one. Let's see. I'm not sure. I can't speak on his personality for sure. He's not a pressing machine, that's for sure. He's not a pressing machine. That would be a weakness of Vlahovic, something to improve. Good ball striker. Shifts it onto his left foot quite well. Pulls the trigger quite nicely. But yeah, I wouldn't say that's a strength. No one's taking the risk. If the injury is that risky, I'm telling you, it just feels like it's because Lukaku. If we didn't have Lukaku in our ranks, I don't think we'd be moving on Vlahovic. I really don't. I think whatever the doubt is, we would have just potentially moved on a different target. Because if we've got this many doubts over whatever it is, injury, etc., or he doesn't maybe want to come to us, maybe he doesn't want to come to us as well. You know, there's been some reports of that. But whatever it is, if Lukaku wasn't involved, we would have moved on. Because all of this accept him in the deal hype, you know, is just all because of Lukaku. This is a Lukaku issue. Yeah, I don't want to keep him though. No, we need to get rid of him. Yeah, we need to get rid. Yeah, PSG, Bayern were both linked. Wahi as well. I don't know what's happened with that deal because we were meant to be bringing him in and then loaning him to Strasbourg, but I don't know if it's him that has doubts about going to Strasbourg next. I know Franca did from Brazil, and now he could be going to Palace. I don't know if that deal's even gone through yet, the deal for him to go to Palace, but he didn't want to go on loan to Strasbourg. He wants to play Premier League football. I don't know if that's the same situation with that striker there. I don't know. I know people are looking, listen, maybe, you know, Poch wants a different option. That's fair enough to him. You know, if he wants him, I'll back him. The only thing I wouldn't actually defend Poch on is wanting to keep Lukaku. That's the only thing at the start of the window that I said I'm unanimously against it. I don't give a shit who says it. I don't care if it's Poch. I don't care if it's Pep. I don't care who it is. I'm not on board with keeping Lukaku at the football club. That's just something with my own two eyes and my own brain cells that I'm not getting on board with because I've got my own mind and I'm not budging. That's just one thing. But everything else, I'm cool with. Do you know what I mean? I've got my own opinion, but I'll back it because, you know what you want. But it's just weird to me how I know we want another option, but in terms of aerial ability, we could actually get someone who's aerially a lot stronger than Vlahovic. he's not this kind of crazy guy aerially. And it's like Jackson is not great aerially. If we're gonna maybe go for a different option, who's maybe more of a target man or a little bit better aerially, like more in the Giroud mode, I'm sure there's other options on the market that are maybe a bit more cost effective and a little bit less of a drama to do the deal. If we want a different option, it's not like Vlahovic is the only striker in the world right now. There's other strikers out there to get a different option. So it's just for me, it just leans to Lukaku. It's a strange one. Let's see. I want Jackson to have a clear run. I don't mind him having competition, to be honest, but I don't know. I've spoken about it before, like stockpiling and things like that. Something. If a player recovers and it's very clear that they can't get back to their level, and you've given them an opportunity to do so and they can't, and you've given them the rehabilitation, you've given them the coaches, and it just can't work, it just can't happen, then fair enough. You can't wait forever. But there's a part of me that doesn't like somebody puts on the shirt, right? All he's done, Armando Broja, when he's put that shirt on, is give 110%. In my opinion, he's shown glimpses of quality. And he's picked up a massive injury while wearing our shirt, defending our colors, trying to do well for us. And our first thought before we even let him recover is, fuck him, just bin him off. Like, it just doesn't sit right with me. It's nothing to be Cobham sentiment. I don't give a damn. It's nothing to do with that. But it's just the guy got injured playing for us. Like, you want to give him a chance to get back before you just bin him, because the guy, like, it's not like, do you know what I mean? It's just, he got injured playing for us. He's our player. He's put in the work in. He's put the work in to try and play for us. And he's got injured whilst going into a challenge or whatever it is. I can't remember how it actually occurred, but he's got injured defending our crest, our badge, our club, trying to apply himself to the maximum, not pulling out of challenges for us as fans, for us as a club. And before we even let him get back, we're like, nah, bro. It's like, we are in one competition until January. We got Carabao Cup. Is it that much of a risk to let him come back, see how he does until January, and then if he can't hack it, then replace in January and find an alternative, like Arsenal have got with a Trossard? Arsenal up until January, right? And they had European football. Arsenal up until January had Jesus and Nketiah as their strikers, but they had fantastic chance creation around it. And Mudryk, I think, can get goals. And if Angelo stays and you've got Sterling and you've got Nkuku, I can't get with the idea that we need to go in now. We have to, because otherwise we're going to be out of everything. Like, what? We've got one game a week. You go to January, let the guy recover, and then if he can't, then in my opinion, cool, you can go and get an alternative in January. There'll be options. I don't know. It's the sport. It's ruthless. It's nasty. But for me, I don't know. It leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I think the player's got something to him. To be honest. It's a shame. Let's see. Enzo has been poor in all of the games. Did you hear about Kane wanting to buy himself out to facilitate the move? I heard that it would cost him about 20 million plus to buy himself out. It's a lot of money. I don't think he's going to do it, personally. I don't know where that report's come from, but I just don't see it happening. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. It's very rare that a footballer ever does that. Can't remember a player doing that. High profile player. He won't be doing that. He doesn't want to leave Tottenham that badly. I'm almost sure of that. He might want to leave, but he doesn't want to leave that badly to be doing that. There's levels to this. Let's see. Listen, with Enzo, it's just fair to just say he wasn't good last game. We're not gonna start blaming others. He just wasn't good. He just wasn't good last game, and that's it. He just wasn't good. Off the ball, on the ball, he just wasn't very good. And that's okay. It's not a problem. I'm sure he'll improve as he gets more minutes under his belt. I'm expecting a big improvement today, to be honest. Let's see. There's another player. Yeah, I think Sanchez is again, as I was saying to Nini earlier when I was with him, if you're gonna get Caicedo, if you're gonna get Sanchez, just make sure that you get Caicedo with him. Like, make sure you leave with something, because if you go to Brighton and you take Sanchez for whatever price and you don't leave with Caicedo, we look like Strasbourg to them. We look like mugs. We look like clowns. You can't go to Brighton, fail the negotiation for Caicedo for all this time, and leave with a goalkeeper that they don't want, a player that they've been trying to offload all summer, and no one's coming for. Again, we just look like mugs. If you're going to get Sanchez, you have to leave with Caicedo. That's my only thing. That's my only thing. You have to. And I'm praying, shot stopping wise, I've seen errors from him. Distribution wise, he's decent. I don't think it's, I don't think it's crazy, but it's decent. And then cross collection, I'm praying, because he's 6'5", 6'6", that's something that I guarantee that he's going to be better at Kepa. I'm almost willing to put my hat on it. Yeah, that he's got to be better than Kepa from a cross collection standpoint. He just has to. You can't be 6'6" as a goalkeeper and not give me decent cross collection. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that he's going to be shit from a set piece standpoint. And that's a big thing for me. I keep harping on about that all the time. So if he's about the same as him distribution wise, he's better than him cross collection wise, and shot stopping wise. Funnily enough, I've seen him make some blunders, like real blunders. So, but then Kepa can't save the top corner, so they can battle it out for that one. They can battle it out for the last one there. Let's see. Much appreciated, Shefe, for the membership. Much appreciated, bro. Appreciate it. He's 6'4". I thought he was 6'5". Whatever it is. If he's 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", whatever it is. I thought it was 6. I thought it was 6'6", to be honest. Let me just check again. I'm not gonna lie, this is the one thing that I'm clinging on to with this guy. One thing I'm clinging on to is that at least he's tall. 6'6", it says. It says 6'6". On Google. But yeah, whatever it is, as long as if he's minimum 6'5", I'm happy. I'm happy with that side of it. What a goal from Vinny. Oh, let me take a look. Vinny the other day, I don't know who he cooked. Who was it? He cooked a crate. Who did he cook, man? Vinny cooked somebody the other day. I can't remember. It's going around the outside and he hit the crossbar, if anybody remembers. It was when he hit the crossbar. Oh, look at the pace. Oh my days, the pace. Vinny's going to have a mad season, man. He's going to have another mad season. He's been having a good preseason. He's going to have another mad season. He's just too quick. He's actually just too quick. So confident. Can't take penalties, but he's confident. Nice. Nice dink. Very, very nice dink. Okay, let's see. It was Rafinha and some other dude. So it was against Barcelona. Oh, I remember who it was. It was the American guy. The American guy. He cooked the crap out of them. I can't remember his name. Can't remember. Dest, that's it. We were linked with him as well. Yes, Dest. It was Dest. That was the guy that got cooked. He got cooked to smithereens. God damn. That brother was baked. Absolutely baked. But we all know that Dest defensively is not very good. So we were told many a time that brother needs to play wing back, and that's it. He got absolutely destroyed. My God. All right, let's see. Okay. Chelsea versus Dortmund. When are we going to get this up? In terms of Cucurella, again, for the second time now I'm seeing potentially there's where he's available for transfer, but I'm not seeing any clubs coming in. Newcastle were interested. They've kind of disappeared now. Atletico Madrid keep coming up as a name, but again, I haven't seen anything from them. Even though I do think an Atletico Madrid would be kind of like one of the best suitors for him as well. I think Atletico Madrid would be quite good. But yeah, guys, I'm not really seeing any serious movement on Cucurella. So I don't expect him to be sold. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not expecting it. If it happens, then fair enough. But I'm not expecting him to go. I'm not expecting him to go. I know people want a different option, but does anybody remember the Aguero Carlos Tevez striker partnership? Because that was fire. I know people always kind of think of like this big man, little man, Andy Carroll, Suarez, Drogba, Anelka, whatever. But that partnership between between Tevez and Aguero for Manchester City was nasty. I'd love to have that at Chelsea. Two technical strikers like that. Ugh. Oh, it was nasty, man. It was nasty. Oh, I would kill for that, man. That's the dream. I'm telling you, that is the dream. Something like that. Two players that are just technically so good. They can both take the shots from range. I don't know, man. The sport might be going because I don't even know who could even get right now on the market that play like those two. Unbelievable. Such ballers, man. Tevez Rooney, another one. Yeah, Tevez Rooney was elite. He was elite. Absolutely elite. Berbatov, Robbie Keane, shout. Big shout. That was fire as well. That was fire. Berbatov was a baller, man. Proper playmaker. Proper playmaker. Nah, not Tammy, man. Not Tammy. I need someone with low center of gravity, man. Low center of gravity. Oh, Demba Ba and Cisse. Shout. Shevchenko, Inzaghi. We've lost our front twos, man. We've lost our front twos. Jackson and Nkunku, man. It's all good. It's all good. Van Persie and Adebayor, Henry and Bergkamp, Kesman and Mutu. I don't think that banged, did it? That one. I don't think that banged. Andy Cole, Dwight York. He's on the bench. Okay, brilliant. He's on the bench. New boy's on the bench. He's on the bench. What's going on with Mudryk? Mudryk is not starting today. Don't think anything's going on, but it's interesting. I'm trying to think. I remember last season when we played Liverpool for the second time and we didn't start Mudryk. I'm looking at Liverpool's right-hand side right now, and it looks like it's getting cooked. It looks like it's getting blown to smithereens. So Liverpool's defense in totality is having a struggle. So I really hope that we can put the pace on that pitch and we can go with some explosive, the likes of Jackson, the Nkukus, the Mudryks. Like the first game of the season against Liverpool, I'd love us to just throw it all out there. Like go attacking, be bold, and just really go for it. Because I think they're there for the taking defensively. If we can be somewhat competent defensively, I think we can win. If we can be competent defensively, we can win. Because they're just leaking goals right now. Shearer and Ferdinand, shout. OG, shout. Drogba, Lampard. Werner and offside. Kane and Son. Mata, Hazard, Oscar. Matt. Aguero and Diego Forlan. Van Nistelrooy. Yeah, this is a good chat. Oh man. Edin Dzeko was underrated as well. He was cooking at City. He was very much cooking. And Sonogo. All right, let's see. Okay, I want to get this up because it's moving a bit mad. Let's see. Is this on the Chelsea website as well? Okay. Let's see. Where are the players? While we're waiting on the players, I'm gonna just try and get this up on my trusted backup plan because you know how it goes. But is it on? It's on the website for free. Okay, we're gonna have the website up as well. I just want to have it on multiple screens just in case, you know, any of them fail. ESPN is moving a bit weird. Anyway, Salah and Mane. Salah and Mane. It's on the website for free. Okay. We can only hope. On the Chelsea website. Let's take a look. Chelsea. Let's see if the Chelsea website can bless us for once. I've not watched a single preseason game on this Chelsea website because every time I go on here, it just malfunctions. So let's see if this actually works. Let's actually see. I don't even know if I remember my even login, to be honest. Let's see. Make sure you smash up the likes, people, if you haven't already. Kickoff is in about 5 minutes' time. Let me get predictions going as well, actually, while we're here. Poll. We need a poll. Let's see. Chelsea versus Dortmund. Let's quickly get a poll going. Can't wait for competitive games, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the friendlies. I've done the hours, late night ones. I've done it all. I'm trying to see now the competitive games. I'm looking forward to the competitive games. I just want to have something on the line. I want to have jeopardy. You know, I want jeopardy, man. I want there to be some sort of something substantial on the line, some pride on the line now. Let's see. No, do you know what? We can't play 4-4-2 anyway. And this is my point with, say you sign Vlahovic and you want to play Jackson as well with him. I don't really want to see Jackson on the wing because he's playing very well up front. I feel like we overcomplicate things when we move someone out of position when they've already shown us how well they're playing in their position. So if you're going to play them together, then you can't really play in Cuckoo unless you play them out wide. Fair enough. But you then can't really play Enzo. I don't think Enzo in a two-man midfield in a 4-4-2 is a good idea. I think that becomes very, very, very risky. Unless you counterbalance maybe with playing like a Gallagher on the right of midfield in a flat four in like an Albrighton position. You'd have to do something like that. You couldn't play Mudryk, Madueke or whatever in wing. You'd have to play like a Gallagher as a right midfielder. Enzo in the middle with another absolute powerhouse of a defensive, you know, player like a Caicedo, and you might get away with it. But yeah, it would be a difficult one to pull off. Yeah, it's just not feasible, to be honest. It's not feasible. He inverted the Kane-Son partnership. I mean, listen, maybe Jackson can play on the wing, but he's just playing so well up front, you know. I just don't want to ruin that. Don't want to ruin that. Why overcomplicate things? He's not looked weak in any kind of attribute as a striker currently. Everything he's done up front has been to a good level, hold up, etc. So pressing, I don't know. Let's see. ESPN, what's going on? I hate when flawless or other rivals say good signing for you. Would you take him at United? No, he's not athletic, not the right profile. Yeah, I mean, listen, I just wanted to throw it back to them. And it just made it very clear that they weren't as high on the player as they thought they were, or they said they were. Because if you were, then you would just take the player. If you really rated the player, then why don't you take him? That's literally all what I always say. If you rate the player so highly, then why don't you take him? And they always come with the if, buts, maybes. So I'm just like, all right, cool. You obviously don't want the player. Let's just be honest. It's meant to be on ESPN. Let's see. Is that the Rangers player, the former Rangers captain? Pitch looks horrible. Yeah, it's not great, guys. It's not great. It is quite a terrible pitch. Just have to hope that nobody gets hurt and we move to the next game. That's all we can hope for, to be honest. That's all we can hope for. We just literally have to hope for everybody's safety for the players, because last thing we need right now is any injuries. Let's just say that. We just don't need the drama. Mad Be Silent national anthem's playing. Brother, I don't even know. I'd play it, but I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Oh, we got it up now. Okay. Finally, I've got it up. National anthem's playing. It's not the national anthem? Well, I can't hear anything, so they're butchering the anthem. Bun the anthem. To be fair, Soldier Field is always kind of spotty when the Chicago Bears play there. I think it's because of actually a concert for Ed Sheeran actually this time. Nothing to do with them, but I don't know. Simple answer: get Mbappe on loan. As long as he behaves himself, then yeah, be a brilliant move. Let's see. There's a comment up here that I wanted to go. Let's see. If we're focused to take a Juve player, why not Chiesa and sell Sterling? Yeah, selling Sterling is not as easy as we'd like to think it is, because he's on 300,000 a week. So unless one of the Saudi clubs is going to come in, I don't think we'll be selling Sterling. They're just going through the lineups. Let's see. Could us go in Arsenal? Apparently, we need Cherky ASAP. Where have you found out that he's going to Arsenal? I haven't seen that anywhere. Big up, much appreciated, bro. Thank you. We had to get lined up. It's fresh season coming up. I just can't wait for the Community Shield. I feel like even though it's a curtain raiser and it is a glorified, kind of trophy for some, they try to hype it up to be more than it is. It does feel a lot more important than obviously just the bog standard friendly. It's like a curtain raiser. It's a season opener. I will be there for the Burnley Manchester City first Premier League game on a Friday, and so on Arsenal on lunchtime kickoff. I will be there. I will be there for everything. You have no idea how excited I am to watch these competitive matches right now. You have no idea. More than you can believe, guys. Arsenal looked average against Monaco. Colwell does not want to be here, bro. Yeah, well, he just signed a 6-year deal, so it's too late for that now. Don't want to hear no sob stories. How close do you think this is to the starting 11? Very close. Very close. I think the only changes I would assume and hope are made. Nothing to the back four. I think the back five, including the goalkeeper, right, is sorted. I'd be looking at Gallagher coming out for Santos, and I'd be looking at potentially Maatsen coming in as well for Sterling and Carney versus Mudryk. Either or, depending on what Carney does today and what Mudryk does today. I don't think it's a clean sweep. Okay. Obviously, Mudryk was really good in the first game. Kick off now, guys. We're kicking off. Come on, hurry up. This pitch is fucking horrendous. Oh my God. What is going on? This pitch is so bad. My days. Just seeing it again. This pitch is awful. Oh my God. So bad. Oh my God. I'm actually really disappointed. I hope it doesn't. It will affect the game, but I hope it doesn't affect the game too much because I was looking forward to a good game. That pitch is not good. Fucking Ed Sheeran, man. Sleep on and done. Ed Sheeran's gone and ruined it for everyone. The ball's bouncing everywhere. Oh, this is not good, man. Ball's having a big bounce, bruv. And did you see EAFC? The game people were talking about. People were showing video clips of the game. It looked like some Prevolution soccer thing in 06. It was horrendous. The graphics, absolutely horrendous. So I hope that ain't reality, because that ain't a reality I want to live in. That looked awful. Absolutely dreadful. Okay. Let's do this, people. Let's lock and load. It looks cartoonish. It just doesn't look very good, man. If that's how the game actually is, I ain't buying that. I can't lie. I'm not buying that. That looks awful. All right. Almost 2 minutes gone. Time is a little bit out of sync. Just gonna update it. Chelsea in possession. So good to know that this whole Colwell situation is just behind us, man. I was getting really bored of the unnecessary over analyzing of the socials and all of that back and forth with Brighton fans and Liverpool fans. I don't even know if I'll celebrate the Caicedo deal if it happens. I think I'll just be relieved and I'll just be like, finally it's over, because it's just such a drawn out saga, man. It's kind of ruined the hit. The dopamine is not going to be the same. Huh? Oh, fuck off, man. What's going on? Bro, you better get back up. You better get back up. You better be A-okay. I don't have time for this. Take that foreign, man. Get back to work. Get the hell back to work, man. What do you think this is? I don't have time for this with Reece James and the injury thing, bro. It needs to be done and dusted. We can't be doing this anymore. All right, Levi Cole. You all made me shit myself in the chat. I'm not gonna lie, because you all started shouting, screaming at this time of the morning as well. Crazy. When this pitch is so bad. I'm just gonna cuss this pitch for the most of the game. I can't lie. I'll probably be cussing the pitch out for the majority. Jesus. Pitch looks like it's got a fade. Genuinely looks like it's got a fade. It's got little marks. I'm gonna call them birthmarks. This pitch has got birthmarks. It's not perfect, but who is? You know, who is perfect? Lord Jesus. Oh my God. No injuries, please. Literally, that's all I want from this game. I've gone from wanting good football to just wanting no injuries and just get out. Get out of here with no injuries and go home, because this is long. Here's Levi Colwell now. I can't wait for the actual squad numbers to be released as well. Honestly. Can't wait for the squad numbers to be released. I just want to see the real squad numbers, man. God damn. Still seeing man wear kit numbers like 37 and 43 and crap. I want the real stuff. I'm starting to think James shouldn't even be on this pitch. Like, that's just giving me PTSD, like with Loftus Cheek. Like, you got somebody that's been susceptible to injuries on a pitch like this. Just doesn't make any sense. Just bring on Gusto, man. Let Reece train at Cobham where the grass is fresh. Fresh grass. Gallagher is playing as a 6. Like, he's deep. He's actually he's in the first phase. Gallagher is in the first phase. He is in there. Oh my god, look, Nkuku's the deepest now. Oh my god, what are we doing? What is going on with my football club? What is going on with my football club? I'm seeing Nkuku dropping so far deep, like near the centre backs. And Gallagher's back there as well. What's going on with my football club? Wow. It's some crazy shit. Oh my god. Thoughts on squad number changes? They're not official though, are they? I wouldn't put Mudryk as the 10, no. I wouldn't put Mudryk as the 10. I wouldn't even mind Mudryk to get the 7. I think him or Sterling, I don't really mind. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. That's crazy. Man said this is the place where the bomb was tested in Oppenheimer. That's wild. What a statement. Big up. Pitch brought to you by Battlefield. Oh, here come Dortmund. They're going to come with the spam, trying to spam the crossing. It's been cleared. 7 minutes in, guys. Come on, man. This pitch is like 3 or 4 shades of green. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the pitch. It's like 3 or 4 shades of green. It doesn't even know what type of grass it wants to be. Wow. Don't even know what kind of grass you want to be, man. Here's Jackson. Look at the bubble. I'm going to really test people's touch today. Enzo. Nkuku's movements. Oh, lovely into Jackson. Lovely pass. Nkuku gone. Jackson. Oh, should be doing better than that. Should be doing better than that. Straight at the keeper. Great play from Nkuku, though. Lovely little slip inside. Lovely little reverse pass into Jackson. 1-2. Brilliant. The more they combine, the better. Just want to see more of that. Do you know what Jackson should have done? He should have passed it. Obviously you back yourself to score in that situation, and it was actually a pretty good save. I don't think Jackson didn't just hit it straight at him. I think he just went to put it either side of him, and he got a bit of a height on it as well. But if you look again on the replay in hindsight, there was a pass to the right, a simple pass, and I think that player was onside. I think it was Sterling, and then it would have just been a tap in as well. I think he's onside. I think. Oof, need to be careful. Also, can I say, what a fantastic experience this is going to be for Levi Colwill this season, training, playing alongside Thiago Silva, which is probably going to be the final year for him and Colwill's first year. It reminds me of like Desai and John Terry. You know, that's hopefully what this could be. You're just learning the ropes, gathering up all the information. Hopefully you apply it for the next 10 years. Really, really soak it up. A striker always shoots there. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Here's Gallagher. Here's Chilwell now. Enzo. Just need to see a better performance from him today. Colwell now Silva. Haven't seen too much of Carney yet. Gallagher, nice 1-2. Yeah, I think those guys are all offside. Play it, nice. Sterling, give him. Done well there. Did very well there with pretty limited support. Sterling done very well. Done well. He won a corner there. He had 2v1. He didn't really have any support. Got himself a corner. It's good. Outnumbered. Oh. Corner's going to come in. Oh, shit. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, shit. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Oh. Ay. Ay. Hey. Hey. That was a rough one for you, mate. That was a rough one. That was a rough one, man. Should be scoring that. Oh, Lord. What a chance. What a chance. That's going on Twitter. God damn. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. $12 minutes gone. I'm just getting this up on a second screen. Back with the keeper now. Who's putting that on Twitter? Rival fans. Because surely it ain't going to be no Chelsea fans clipping up their own players and putting them on Twitter. That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no damn sense. So surely that must be rival fans. Even still, though, a centre-back missing a chance like that. I mean, centre-backs miss chances all the time. It's not really as clippable as I think people think. I don't see that as that deep. Yeah. Pre-season antics. It's the last friendly. It's the last friendly until we have. Well, of course, I'll do the centre-back excuse. Do you remember when Van Dijk missed that penalty in the World Cup? Like, because he's a centre-back, it's okay. Now, obviously, he probably should not have said, I'll take first, because you're a centre-back. But, you know, you have to learn. But in terms of going in and clipping people, nah, man. I'm not on that. 14 minutes gone. Okay, I've got it up on a second screen, people. So I've got the game up on 2 screens. So let's see. I think the app is a bit faster, yeah. App is a bit faster. Let me get this up here. 14 minutes gone. Just relaying myself. Madueke injured. What's up with Madueke? He's been out the whole time, man. It's a shame. He's been out the whole time, man. And I really wanted to see him. I really wanted to see Madueke, but he's been out the whole time. What can we do? What can we do? Let me update the timer as well. I think the club that it was not confirmed that it was the Saudi club. If I don't think Liverpool would come bid that. So it's confirmed. Go on. Oh, Dortmund now. Dortmund win it on the edge of the area. Go on. Carney, Sterling. Oh, unlucky. Damn. I'm just updating the timer. Got this on the screens, but we are a little bit ahead now. Well, I think we're with you guys now. Dortmund in possession. Just pressing as... Is that Jackson, is it? Yeah, I know Liverpool ain't going to spend that kind of money. You guys have to shake your owners, dust them down, pick their pockets to get any change out of them. It's crazy. They'd be trying to do the bare minimum all the time. Oh, switch a play. Here come Dortmund on the right-hand side. Defend this. Oh, ball in. Headed away. Corner. Corner for Dortmund. Corner. Corner, corner, corner. Would you sell Sterling if a Saudi club came in? If a crazy amount of money came in, of course I would. Of course. As much as I think Sterling isn't, I'm not ready to say it's over yet. Like he can't contribute, but the reality of the situation is this guy's been playing since he was a kid, since he was 17 at Liverpool. So Sterling's 28, 29 is really like a 32, 33. So he's been playing Premier League grown-ass men football since 17. He's gone to every major tournament. He's been performing at the highest level. That takes his toll. So 100%, if we got a big offer for him, clear those wages, 100%, I'll take the money. Just make space for Angelo, make space for potentially even, Matson. So then maybe you can even talk about trying to get an Elise or whoever. But yeah, 100%, I'll take it, 100%. But I think they're the only guys that would be able to afford him is Saudi. Yeah, he's probably past his peak, 100%. His peak, he's definitely past his peak. Right now, we're just trying to extract anything out of him that we can because he's on the wrong side of his career most likely, and also he's on high wages. So we're just trying to get as much out of him as possible, which is kind of ridiculous for a player that we bought last summer. But this is we just didn't think that one completely through. But it is what it is. I would have preferred Jesus, but we rejected the opportunity to go for him. So at least that player's got a bit more upside. He's younger, lower wages. Nkuku's so versatile. But yeah, I think the club would as well. They've recognised now how much they mash up last season, how much they mash up last summer. Yeah, he's injured at the moment. Yeah. Nkuku's down. I feel like, bro, who's not injury prone at the moment? Like every player at the moment is just injury prone. All of them. They're all injury prone, man. And at some point, you have to say, is everybody injury prone or are we playing too many games? Are they playing too many games with all of these tournaments, Nations League, all this crap? You have to think about it. Why is everybody getting injured all the time? Is it medical? Shouldn't be. Medical profession and the medical teams have only got better, surely, over the years. And more technology, sports science. So shouldn't really be getting more injuries. Should be getting less. Pitch is killing. Yeah, the pitch today. The pitch is bad as well. So the pitch is really bad. So that's always going to be a worry. I don't know if that's the reason, but the pitch is really bad. I don't think it's AstroTurf. No, I think it's grass. But it does look like I don't know. It looks like they've tried to relay grass on. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's even flat. It's the pitch. Today's got to be. Today we got to say the pitch is not good enough. Oh dear. And we should definitely have less injuries this season because we've got a lot less games. So there shouldn't be that same pressure on the players' bodies to play midweek, weekend, midweek, weekend, midweek, weekend. Like we've got a whole week to recover, to recuperate, to rest. So we shouldn't be having a lot of injuries this season, to be honest. We should be able to, build their bodies back up, hopefully, this season with less games we've got playing. That's the hope. Okay, we've got the ball back now. Wonderful pass from Colwell in midfield. There we go. Here is Gallagher. Lovely. Go on. Let's make something happen. I think there's Nkuku there. Touch was too heavy on the cut in. Another player down. Ahmed says this pitch is going to rule out 3-4 players for the Liverpool game. It's a wrap. See y'all next season. Mudryk starting. Very well. Yeah. And Cuckoo's come off. Oh, so it was Jackson cutting in. So Mudryk's come on for Jackson. Okay, fair enough. I was confused. That was a late challenge from Gallagher. I'm not even behind. I've actually got the screen here. I don't know why I'm looking at the screen that's behind. I've got two screens. One's behind and one's on time. And I'm looking at the one that's behind. I have no idea why. No idea why. It doesn't make any sense. The absolute cheek of Ed Sheeran to ruin the pitch with a concert, then disguise himself as Dortmund manager. Oh, days. Dortmund in possession. Listen, we're going to be playing at these pitches and these stadiums for years. I think every single preseason we have for the next 10 years is going to be in America. I'm almost willing to just put money on that. Like, unless we get some sort of sponsor from, maybe Asia, we're going to be in America every summer. We're going to be in America every single summer, no doubt about it. Yeah, I was saying actually in the last game, I don't want Jackson to get not too confident, but like don't get cocky. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get cocky. Just make sure that you do the basics right and you still play your game. Like, don't start taking the piss here. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the piss. You haven't done anything yet. Dortmund on possession again. Come on, guys. He's from the trenches of Senegal. Don't worry about him being cocky. All right, cool. That's a good point. Fair enough. Dortmund in possession now. Going wide. Intercepted by Mudryk. Go on. Well done. It's been barged off the border. You just know. After seeing this pitch, you just knew it's going to be a low quality game. It's just about not getting injured. But Nkunku is injured. Yes, he did come off with an injury. When Jose ruined the pitch at Stamford Bridge, when Ronaldinho and Messi, Barcelona come calling, that's the worst pitch I've seen for real. What year was that? Which game was that? I'm trying to remember. Because I was a lot younger back then, so I don't actually remember the build up to the match. I obviously remember the match, but I don't remember this whole pitch being destroyed situation. I'm trying to think. What year was that? And was it that bad? Maybe I need to Google the images because I don't remember. I'm guessing you're talking about Rijkaard's Barcelona. Is this the game where he named the 11? Can't remember if he did that in the home game or the away game. He named Barcelona's 11 and what their team was going to be. That's definitely Rijkaard's Barcelona. Yeah, it's not Pep's. 2006 round of 16. Oh, was the pitch that bad? Can't remember. You know, is that the one? John Terry got the header. John Terry got the header from the corner. Duff scored. I think Damien Duff scored. Ronaldinho. Was that the Ronaldinho standing still little toe poke? That game. Messi got clattered that game. We went in that game I'm talking about. We beat them, so it can't be that game. Maybe if we got knocked out. They need Reece off this pitch. 2006, I was how old? 9 years old. So long time ago. Yeah, Messi got destroyed. Messi got destroyed that game, man. We absolutely destroyed that, man. Oh yeah, the silver kit. Yeah, it's a nice kit. Chelsea right now having a little bit of a huddle. Pochettino giving instruction. Mudryk on for Nkunku is the only sub. And this pitch is giving me stress. Giving me a lot of stress. Ending that poll as well. Yeah. I was born in 97. 97. ITV commentary was the best. Damn right. Everybody on YouTube isn't used to ads midstream. On Twitch, that's what they do, you know. They do that on Twitch all the time. That's normal on Twitch. These YouTube guys, they know how it works with Twitch. They're not used to it. On Twitch, they'll be running ads like nothing, bro. They'll be running ads every 10 minutes on Twitch. This game is so slow. Yeah, it's not a great game, man. It's a really shit game. I can't lie to you. It's really tough because the pitch is so bad. Like, we've seen only little things from Nkunku and Jackson. Nice little link up. We haven't really been able to see too much. I just feel like the pitch is kind of killing it. I don't know. Barely seen Enzo's passing range in this game. That pass there is absolutely hospital pass as well. Who is that from? Who just made that pass? That pass was so short. So poor, man. It's not good, guys. Yeah. Is it James that played that pass? Bad pass, man. Oh, here we are. Dortmund. Switching it. That's a great pass, you know. They got two over here. Adeyemi's selfish there. He should have made that pass on the outside. He had a nice overlap, on the left. It's dreadful. Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't start Santos in that position. I thought that would have made more sense. But maybe he also wants to have one each half, because maybe he doesn't want to see Gallagher and Cassidy together again, which is understandable. So he might be going Enzo Gallagher to have some kind of control, and then he'll go Santos and Cassidy in the second half. That might be his thinking, because if he goes with two of them at the same time, then if he goes to change the whole team at half time, then he's going to have to play Cassidy and Gallagher together, and that wasn't very good. That was a little bit of a mess. That ball was getting pelted around like a hot potato. It's crazy. Smashing that ball against each other's knees. This game would definitely put you to sleep. That's for sure. Here's Chilwell. I've barely even really seen Chilwell getting very far forward in this game. It's been much deeper. Yeah. I need to get a new midfielder, man. Badly, man. Can you imagine just watching Caicedo in this team, bro? We would actually be levels, you know. If we had Caicedo in this team, in this midfield, it would just take it up to another level. Even if Enzo's playing poorly, I would actually love to see Caicedo with Santos. I would love to see that as a two. I thought that would be brilliant. Santos and bruh. That would be quality, man. Them two behind Nkuku, solid. Santos and Caicedo. I'd love it. I'd love it. Nah. This is boring. This game is peak, bruv. This game is horrendous. God damn. This game is peak. I need to charge my iPad. This game is bad, guys. This game is not the one. It's not the one. Sterling's been not really that prominent in the team, to be honest. But the thing is with Sterling is that I can see that the majority of our players is shaped up to go down the left, so he's always going to be kind of like this figure on the right that we're not really playing through him. But he's not really been great. No one has really, to be honest. No one's been great. So. No, like literally nobody. I can't think of anyone who's actually been good so far. It's just been a bit flat. But I feel like it's the pitch. I feel like the pitch is worrying the players a bit, and they don't want to exert themselves too much, and they're just kind of playing it safe. which is understandable because Nkuku's already got injured, and the game against Liverpool is not that far. So I think everybody's just kind of just taking it a bit easy. Oh. This is the kind of game where you need a halftime performance from like a Beyonce. I'm actually digging it now. I hear what the Americans are saying with the halftime shows. This is the kind of game where if you get a Beyonce or a Rihanna, you get a Rihanna performing all of her songs mid game like this, you're onto an incredible event. Now you're entertained. Because when Rihanna was performing at the Super Bowl, it was mad. It was insane. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I just watched that. I just watched the halftime show and left. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even watch the football or the egg ball, whatever you want to call it. So I think it's a shout. When the game's like this and it's not looking good, just sneak a little halftime show in there and everything will be all right. I'm here for it. Or they should start doing the challenges that they did with the Arsenal game. All-star challenges. That'll be entertaining. Someone ought to just drag some balls onto this pitch now and just start kicking them in there, getting some points and more likely to get something out of this. If we turn it into that type of game. Yeah, someone said Ice Spice. Oh damn. Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. That can be the halftime show. Be more entertaining. Do you know what? Yeah, that Dortmund team must be depleted of confidence, energy, everything. Like that Dortmund team must be, because I'm just going back and remembering what happened on the last day of the season, and whew, these guys fumbled the bag. Everybody remember, right? Dortmund, Bundesliga, last day of the season, Bayern Munich and Dortmund going at it, and Dortmund just bottled it, and I mean bottled it. So I don't know. I don't know how you even pick a team up after that. I can't lie. I do not even know how you pick up a team after that. It's crazy what they did last season at the end. Absolutely mad. These lot absolutely bottled it. It was all in their hands. And they bottled it. So these men are. Come on, Madrid. Oh, shit. They should add this to the Squid Game challenges, this game, you know. See if you can watch this full 90 minutes without falling asleep. If you get through the full 90 minutes, you make it to the next round of Squid Game. If you don't, you get shot. Unbelievable challenge. You would have eliminated Bear Man out of that game a lot faster if you did that. Just stick the big TV on the screen. Sterling, wide. Wide. Or, funnily enough, give them sleeping pills and tell them they can't sleep. That would be mad. Has anybody actually ever survived sleeping pills? Like you've taken sleeping pills and they haven't worked, or you've fought to stay awake after taking the sleeping pills. I'd love to know if anyone's made it through that. Because I remember Dele Alli speaking about it in his interviews, talking about how players used to take sleeping pills before the games because they had too much adrenaline. Which, do you know what? That actually sounds like something that a lot of players probably do. Because like you think about it now, if you got like a Champions League final the next day, you must be so nervous, excited, pumped, like anxious, whatever. And you need to sleep. You need your 8 hours. So they must have to take sleeping pills all the time. Because I know if I had a Champions League final tomorrow, I wouldn't be able to sleep. And therefore, I'd be performing like crap if I couldn't sleep. But very easy to stay awake even with the pills. Oh, okay. Fair enough. If City dunk on you with Caicedo, then consider it payback from way back with Cucurella. Oh, you've just missed another chance. Jackson over the bar. Big chance for Jackson. He's just showing off his six-pack there. That's exactly what he's doing. Oh, God. It's a great pass from Silva, being the playmaker. Rounds the goalkeeper. Over the bar. Shame. He's got under it too much. Yeah. Jackson thinks he's slick. We're only interested in the shot, brother. We're not interested in the six-pack. We're only interested in the shot. He thinks he's slick. Yeah, it is a tough finish. That's what I said. He got under it. It's a very tough finish, to be fair. If anything, he just needs to get a lot less power on it and more direction. Just got to put too much power. Just kind of needed to just lift it, but easier said than done. Dortmund now. Playing around the corner. Should be 2-0 up, people are saying. What's up with Carney? They're calling him Miss Jackson. Yeah, of course he's pissed, man. Of course. Guy wants to bang in goals. Carney's a ghost. I'm not really seeing much of Carney, man. I want to see more. I want to see more of Carney. What's happened? Where is he? I'm not seeing him. Not seeing him. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I'm not saying that Carney's been bad. I'm just saying I want to see more of him. Just feels a bit quiet. He's not doing anything wrong, but I just want to see more. Straight to keeper. Team is unbalanced. This is what happens when you play Gallagher and Sterling in the same team. Gallagher already looking for yellow cards. Let's see. Shit pitch. Yeah, pitch is not great. It's almost half time, but yeah, what can you really even extract from that half, to be honest? What can you really take from that half? It's tough. I know what substitutions I want to see. It's really hard to take much from this half. Doesn't feel like a lot has happened. Sterling again, running into corridors. Here's Gallagher. Chilwell. I already know who I want to bring in, man. I want to see Lewis Hall. I want to see Matson. I want to see fresh faces. Gusto. Looks like Poch still not sure about his first 11. I don't think he's happy with his options. I think he's made it quite clear he wants signings. So, he's made it quite clear that he wants signings. So I don't think he's happy with the first 11, let alone settling on a first 11. I don't think he wants to settle on a first 11 with the options we have. Yeah, it's going down the wings a lot. We were playing quite vertical and quite central in previous games. I think this game definitely we're hitting the wide areas a lot, and we're not really creating a lot of clear cut. We've had a couple of clear cut opportunities, but we've created more in previous games. Definitely created more. That's a very late challenge by Reece as well. Very late. Yeah, I want to see Matson. I want to see Hall. I want to see Santos. It's a bad challenge. It's not great. I can't lie. Oh, Reece, that's a really bad challenge. Oh my God. That's such a bad tackle, man. That was nasty. He's lucky. He's really lucky to get a yellow for that. That was a really bad tackle. Really, really bad. He's very fortunate with that one. I think if it was I think if it was a competitive game, I think he would have got a red, to be honest. Especially if they replay that and they watch it again. But it was dangerous. Definitely dangerous. People are saying bring on Lauren. Oh, we'd love to see it. Halftime. Oh my God. Jeez Louise on that one. Halftime. What can I even say? What can I say? I mean, you have to say that, the midfield balance isn't great. And I feel like the pitch maybe is playing a part. Is also something to talk about. But yeah, we're not playing through the middle. We're not, and it's very contrasting to what we've seen in previous games, especially in first halves of previous games. We've been even better than the second half. But the first half of this game has been dull. It's been dry. It's been boring. It's lacked imagination. I think the only time we were looking threatening really was when Nkuku was on. I know we've had a couple of chances since he's gone off, but in terms of just creativity, going past people, the nice reverse pass 1-2 that he played with Jackson, that was kind of like one of the brightest sparks of the half. Silva played a great ball in behind as well, but Jackson's not finished. Sterling's had a few chances, not finished. So we've had chances, but I don't feel like we've played well, even though we've had the better chances, if that makes any sense. Yeah, there's got to be changes, guys. What can we do to spark this game up, man? I think Santos has got to come in. I think I'd even get Gusto on for Reece. I think Gusto has got to come on for Reece just for PTSD reasons. Get the new signing on as well. Fuck it. Get him and Santos on, because I don't think Enzo's really been great either. I haven't really seen too much of him. He's been a bit quiet. He's not really hitting those killer passes. So let's just get both the new midfielders. Get both the new midfielders in. Get both the new midfielders in, and you can even maybe take a look at Angelo. I just don't know who you'd play in the 10, because Carney's in there. if you take Sterling off for Angelo, I'd like to see Matson come on as well. So I'd be happy to see Matson come on in the wide area. I would happy to see Angelo come in. Mudrik's only just come in. So if I could, I would probably take Sterling, Carney both out, bring in Matson and Angelo. Maybe Angelo play 10 to give him an opportunity to play 10. He's shown that he's got vision before. He's shown that he wants to combine with players. So, you know, and we've seen Matson play a bit central as well. So either of them, let them interchange if anything. So Matson, Angelo, Santos, Gusto. Yeah, get the new kid on as well. And I think that's about it. And Lewis Hall on as well. Lewis Hall on for Chilwell. I'd be happy with all of that. Yeah, I'd love to see Ugo Chaku. Let him come on. Let's see him. Yeah, for sure. But then that's why even more I would take off Reece James, because anyone who's susceptible to injuries, I wouldn't want them on this pitch. Where will Chelsea finish? With this team, as the teams all look currently in the market, with everybody's transfer business currently as it is, I think we'd finish probably fifth. Fifth or fourth. I mean, I think fifth, because I feel like Liverpool right now are leaking a lot of goals, but they'll score a lot of goals. So it just depends on how that works. I think taking into account the fact we've got one game and Newcastle have got a lot of games this season, and I don't think their squad depth is being improved to necessarily manage that. I think they could drop down the table a little bit. Brighton, I think, will drop down the table a little bit because they've got Europa League football. But they'll still play very good football. I think they might drop a place or two. Villa, I think, could go maybe up a place. They might swap with Brighton, maybe. Got good depth. Villa have got better depth than most teams right now. I can't lie. Villa have got really good depth. Villa have got crazy depth. Villa's depth, man. They got depth like they're in the Champions League. They probably got better depth than Newcastle. Aston Villa. Aston Villa's squad is full to the brim. Let's actually, let me go through it. Go through their team. Their team is stacked. They move like they got Champions League football. That's how stacked their team is. Let me take a look. Martinez in goal. Let's see if we can go through that squad. It's a very stacked team. I think they would be my outside shout to actually improve upon last season. Let's see. Yeah, they've got Martinez in goal. Matty Cash is there. Diego Carlos, who was injured most of last season, he signed from Sevilla. Konza, obviously Mings, Pau Torres. I don't actually think Pau Torres is... I don't know. Let's see how he does. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets bullied a little bit in the Premier League. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets bullied a little bit. Alex Moreno, Chambers, Lucas Digne, Courtney House, that's the defense. Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, Tielemans, Bertrand Traore, Buendia, Diaby. Where's Kamara? Have they sold him? No, they haven't. Coutinho. No, they haven't. Coutinho, Leon Bailey, Denton Core, Jacob Ramsey, and there's Kamara. And then you've got Ollie Watkins, Archer, and Duran. I'm not sure about these strikers after Watkins. I don't know these guys. So they might be a bit light, but they could maybe play Diaby as a striker if they had to, maybe. They've got a lot of midfielders. I think they might be a little bit weaker on the striker front, but yeah. If Ollie Watkins gets injured, they might be in trouble. But the midfield is stacked. They got about three different types of midfield they can throw out there. They got options. You got Louise, McGinn, Tielemans as 1-3. Then you could go Buendia, Ramsey, Kamara as another 3. And then you still got options in Dentoncourt, and you've got Coutinho, and you've got the wingers as well, Diaby, Bailey, Traore. Got a lot of left-footed wingers. Yeah, it's a bit imbalanced on that side, but yeah, a lot of Archer's class. Okay. Archer's very good. They play an old school 4-4-2. I've seen that Kaka Kai Havertz comparison, and I think it's best to say that was very disrespectful. And I think Kaka, to have been asked to cut it back in the streets of Streatham in goals, and then now to be compared to Kai Havertz, I just think it's a disgrace, to be honest. I don't know which one's worse. It's insane. Kaka, Ballon d'Or winning Kaka, Real Madrid, AC Milan Kaka, put people on their backside at Old Trafford Kaka, compared to Kai Havertz, asked to cut it back. Just nonsensical. Ay. I can't confirm. I wish I could. Don't you think we need Kudus ASAP, and Cuckoo might be out for a week or two? Well, we can't be buying players based on the fact that players might get injured for a couple of weeks or a month, because then you end up with a bloated squad. And the one thing that we're meant to be avoiding is a bloated squad. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we have not. I'm not confident that we're going to go and get a 10 when we decided to keep Gallagher. In my head, as I laid it out, Gallagher, his best position in this team, in this formation, is to play in where Nkuku's playing, in the 10. He's going to do it very differently to Nkuku, but he has to play there, press high up, win the ball high up the pitch, take shots, etc. Now, his best position, in my opinion, is just in a 3-man midfield, like where he was playing at Palace. He's not too deep, but he's not too, he's not too much the centerpiece of your play. If you have a 10, you tend to want to play through the 10. If you play him on the right side of a midfield, you can lopside the team a bit, play through the left. Arsenal do it with Odegaard down the right, Saka, Ben White. They ignored Xhaka a bit more. They played more down the right. So you can do that with Gallagher and just flip it. But if you're going to use him in this team, you have to play him in a 10. Now, we decided to keep him. So I don't really see where the space is for another 10 if we have Gallagher and Nkuku. We don't need 3 10s for one game a season. So this is where the issue is. That's why I would have sold him. That's why when I saw a 40 million offer from West Ham, I would have taken the money and run, and then I would have bought another 10 for probably the same price. And you would have had someone technically, raising the level. And yeah, I just thought that would have been a good way to go, but we are not going down that way. So what can I say? It's not really any other. I don't really see how we can. I don't really see how else we can get a 10 in the team, because we have enough wingers. Let's see. But he's had a good preseason, I guess you could say. So, let's see. I think Madueke subs. Is Madueke on the bench? I haven't seen the bench. Let me take a look at the bench. The pitch is suicidal, someone's saying here. Alicia, if not Kudus. Apparently, we see Alicia as more of a 10 than a winger. So, yeah. I mean, I've not seen Alicia really play 10 too much. I don't know if he was playing 10 at Reading, but at Palace, I've just seen him play right wing and play right side midfield. So I can't believe Ramos is going to cost 80 million euros. How many goals did he score last season? Let's see. CFC Daily, he tweeted the bench. Let's see what the Chelsea bench looks like. Need a midfielder. That's something that comes to mind when I'm looking at this performance. Is we need a midfielder. We need Caicedo to come in or an alternative, but preferably Caicedo. Let's see. Bench. Someone must have tweeted this bench. I'm not sure. He hasn't tweeted it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got Stolina is on the bench. Bergstorm's on the bench. Chalobah, Humphreys, Cucurella, Gusto, Matson, Santos, Ugochukwu, Cassidy, Angelo, Diego, Hall, and Mudryk. Mudryk came on already. Okay. So Bristow is not on the bench. So we're not doing that anymore. Vlahovic scored. Okay. Let me see if I can get it up quickly before it disappears. Oh, come on. Let's see this goal. Oh, why is it now just suddenly they're just showing bloody baseball, bruv? Oh, there it is. Maybe I'm too late. These bastards. Show me the goal. Is that it? Fuck. I think I missed it. Keane, Weah, and Vlahovic with the goals against Real Madrid. I'll leave that up, see if I can get a replay. Oh, I'm just seeing it. Oh, it wasn't even him that scored. It was Keane. Was it? No, that was the first goal, sorry. Vlahovic, then Vinny. And, okay, he scored a tap-in. Okay. It wasn't some crazy, incredible goal. It was just a tap-in. What? Okay. All right. It's not too decent. It's not too bad. It's nothing to be creaming yourselves about. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit disappointed with the chat. I thought I was going to see some next goal, some next screamer. It was just a little back post tapping. It was some Raheem Sterling thing. All right. Shit. Fuck, you guys really need to get a grip. You guys need to get it together, man. Fucking hell. I thought I was about to see some serious shit, bro. I'm so disappointed in you lot right now. I swear to God. You don't understand. You don't understand how disappointed I am. I thought you men were actually on some serious shit, bro. Fucking hell. Oh, that was such a anticlimax. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It wasn't even like a good tap-in. It was just a tap-in that hit the keeper and went in. It was actually one of the meatiest tap-ins ever. Oh, man. Oh, God damn, guys. Come on, man. A goal is a goal, I know, but the way that Mandem was saying in the chat with the capital letters, bro, it was looking like it was some sort of banger. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, bro. Yeah, man, he scored in it, but shit, man. I thought I was seeing some big goal. I thought I was about to see a bombastic, any fantastic. But You know, it is what it is. Oh damn! I've seen Matson hit better strikes than that in preseason, bro. And he's a left back. All right, second half's going to kick off. All right, there we are. Second half's kicked off. Let's go. So no subs. After that first half, I need something. Exactly. I'm starving, bro. I am absolutely starving. Oh, I'm starving. You don't understand how hungry I am, man. Please just give me one goal. Just give me something, man. We are starving as a collective. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm so like, I might just put the review out straight away because I don't think anybody wants to talk about this tomorrow morning. I think I might just stick it out straight away and keep it moving. We'll come with a different video in the daytime because yeah, man, ain't nobody really trying to hear about this. Oh dear. Julian Brandt's come on. He's always a threat. He's always a threat, to be honest. Julian Brandt. When he comes on, he does cause problems. His movement is really good. Good movement. This is a good game to you, Ahmed. I think you might be in the minority, bro. Let me run a poll. Let's find out. Let's find out. You think it's a good game? I'll ask. Is this a good match? Let's ask the people. Let's ask the people. No better than to ask the community. Let's ask the community. Is this a good game of football? Let's see what they say. Ahmed, you might be about to see the baddest poll of your life. No mayor option. What is mayor? Okay. I don't think it's okay. I think somebody needs to come fix this pitch. Oh, you was bantering. Oh shit. Well, the poll results are there regardless. Kepo's trying to injure Colwell. That's a Chelsea thing, bro. That's just us trying to make ourselves entertained. Be our worst enemies. Come on, let's go. 47 minutes. Come on. Give me something. I wish some substitutions would have been made, but it is what it is. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, damn. Where do you think United will finish? If you get Amrabat, I kind of expect you guys to be in a title race. I'm not really saying it to run jokes. I'm being honest. Like, if you guys sign Amrabat, I expect you to challenge for the title, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying you need to win it. And I'm not even saying you can't fall off. But you should challenge, really, with that squad. Like, obviously, Sancho's stocks have dropped really low, but he's had a really good preseason from what I've seen. If he plays to the level that Sancho should be playing at, that's a new signing, basically. And that's a top player if he plays to the level that we saw him at Dortmund. And that's before you get to Rashford and you get to Bruno and you get to, Højlund. So, I don't know. I feel like you guys, I know you haven't got the perfect team and there's still positions like in depth areas you'd want to be better at, but Arsenal didn't have the perfect team last season. They challenged. They had Holding as one of their deputy centre backs. They didn't sign Kivior until January. They didn't sign Jorginho until January. They didn't sign Trossard until January. Their backups were Holding, you know, Tomiyasu, Nketiah. Tomiyasu is a good player, but Nketiah, they didn't have a perfect team. So if those are their depth pieces, why can't you mount a challenge with depth pieces like, I don't know, Diallo and whoever stays, whoever it becomes. I don't know. Yeah, new players need time to gel, but how many players have you signed? 3, 4? You signed 4 players? 3 outfield players, 1 goalkeeper. Yeah. But Arsenal signed new players last season as well. Like, it's not like you've signed 7, 8 players. It's not like the whole team needs to gel. Like, most of that team is still the same as last season. You just added a couple of bits and pieces. That's what everybody does. Arsenal signed Jesus. They signed Zinchenko. You know? That's what everybody does. So Saliba came into the team. That was his first season at Arsenal. So same thing, man. Too many excuses from Man United. Too many excuses. You might have spent a whole heap of money over the last 10 years. You've signed top players. Like, where's all the excuses, bro? Just accept the challenge, bro. Stop running. Stop running and accept the challenge. Stop running. If you're not ready yet, no problem. No one said win it, but just put up a fight in it. It's about time. I think out of all the clubs, you lot are the ones that need to come and fight, because you've not won a Champions League since what, Moscow, and you've not won a Premier League since Sir Alex Ferguson. Like, I'm sorry, you man need to come and play your part, man. You're getting real lazy now. Just asking everybody else to do your dirty work. You need to step up, man. At least we've won a Champions League last couple of years, and we won a title under Pep. Shamelessly, I'm going to say we won a title under Pep in Conte's first season. You guys have contributed nothing, so you need to step up. If there's any club that needs to step up, it's Man United. Man United need to step up more than any other club right now. I'm going to tell you that now. That's enough. It's enough excuses now. Everybody's on rotation. Liverpool tried. Arsenal tried. Your turn. Biggest club in England. All that rare tear. Come step up now. Enough excuses. Man United fans forget they're Man United. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah, man. They're just running. Yeah, we wasted 600 M's, 100%. 100%. But we've also made about 300 M's. So, Man United, I know one thing they don't do is sell. So when they spend their money, that's they're actually spending. Flatline spend. They don't make money. They just spend. Obviously, they make money off the pitch, so it's okay. But yeah, if you're going to say we spent 600, then just remember to say that we made 300. So let's not pretend like as if we we now have a 600 million squad or something. Like, yeah, but we got rid of players as well. Do you know what I mean? We got rid of Kova. We got rid of Jorginho. We got rid of Kante. We got rid of all these guys. But actually, I'm not even talking about just the money. You know, we bought a lot of players. So when you're talking about players gelling, we're the team you talk about, not Man United. Oh, go on. Oh, for fuck's sake. How are we not scoring? Oh, we should have scored. Carney really should have scored. Oh, my days. Really should have scored. That was a great opportunity, man. There's nothing you can do, man. He took the shot. It got blocked. Took a touch. Yeah. If you're just analyzing in hindsight. If you say you should have put it somewhere else, at the end of the day, man chose to go there and got blocked in it. They had 3 people on the line, so what can you do? It's a shame. It's good defending. Yeah, sometimes you've got to credit the defending. It's free. They got 3 people back on the line there, and they just threw everything at it. But just keep it low. blocks were good. Score, that's what you can do. We should be winning. We should be winning. I don't think Kepa's had to make a save. That shot that just went wide a minute ago just kind of trickled wide, but I think I don't think Kepa's had to make a save. But yeah, if you're talking about teams needing to gel, it's definitely this team, our team, because we've replaced our whole squad. We've sold everyone and bought everybody in like 12 months. We've even bought people and sold them again in 12 months. That's how much madness we're on. So we need to be gelling. But Man United, nah, not trying to hear it. Unlucky. Arsenal should be challenging as well. You know, there's no reason for you to be dropping. You spent well, I think, outside of the Havertz, but that's none of my business. The Havertz one wasn't it in my opinion, but Timber and Rice was good signings. I think either Arsenal or Man United can finish second, but I think it should be a 3-horse race. I think it should be Man City, Arsenal, Man United at the moment. I think Liverpool right now, I'm not too sold on that defense, man. I'm not sold on the defense, and I'm not sold on the defensive midfield. I think Liverpool look like, and I don't think I'm not saying anything out of place here. They're leaking goals in preseason like crazy, and I don't think that's a coincidence. They're going to leak a lot of goals if they don't sort that midfield out and that defense. At the moment, I see it should be a 3-way title fight, like how it was when we had Demba Ba and Torres and Eto'o. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City title race. That's what it was this season. If it was to stop right now, today, then it should be a Man United, Arsenal, City title race. City win it, and Arsenal, Man United, you know, the little horse that needs milk and needs but they're involved. But Liverpool's team right now, yeah, 13-14 season exactly. But Liverpool's attack is great. I think they're going to get a lot of goals, man. I think they're going to be very fun to watch, but I think that defense is just really imbalanced. They tried to play Jones at the 6. Everybody knows Jones is not a 6. Elliott, don't even think about it. Thiago, no. Szoboszlai, no. McAllister is probably the one player that could play deeper, but he's not a 6. But he could probably play next to a 6, maybe, because he played next to Caicedo. So yeah, they need to fix that shit quickly because it's a bit mad. Jesus out for 6 weeks. Why not? He's not a teenager, by the way. He's 20. Hairline's 20. Listen, I'm not even on the Hairline slander. I'm just saying, listen, you cost a lot of money, but I think Hairline can get 15 goals. 100%. There's no reason why Hairline can't get 15 goals. If he keeps himself fit and he attacks the box like he does, like I've seen in some clips, he seems to have good movement. He's hungry for goals. Man United are going to create a lot more chances, and he's going to play more games than he played at Atalanta last season because his minutes to goal ratio wasn't that bad. So people saw the 9 goals, but if you take the agendas out of it, you actually take a look at the minutes to goal ratio, it's not actually that bad. So he should get goals. I think he can get 15, and then Rashford will chip in, Bruno will chip in, Sancho should chip in, Anthony should chip in. Bro, there's goals in that team. All those guys need to step up. I'm talking about 2 wingers that cost 175 million or 165 million. I'm talking about Rashford, poster boy. I'm talking about Mason Mount should be getting goals as well. Let's not forget about him. Bruno gets goals. Hairline, 15 goals. It's not a lot to ask. No, man. Don't let these Man United fans fool you, man. They got goals in their team, man. And they didn't have a bad defense last year either. They just leaked a lot of goals in a couple of games. They got Champions League Varane. They got Martinez. Best defensive pairing in the league, I was told. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this nonsense, man. Stop this excuses. Better goalkeeper now. Casemiro. And I'm adding Amrabat to that as well. Give it a rest, man. Give it a fucking rest. If you, man, don't challenge, I don't want to hear this nonsense, bro. That is a solid team. Don't give me that Don't give me that waffle, man. I'm adding Amrabat to that. Nah, don't want to hear it. Don't go anywhere, man. Don't go anywhere. Got better experience as well in that team. Don't go anywhere. Casemiro won't miss 1/4 of the season as well. Nah. Casemiro missed a lot of games through suspension. That won't happen again as well. So you will be there. You will be there. You must be there. Here's Sterling. I'm not going to let Saeed do this. I'm not going to let him do it. I'm not going to let him get away with it. I'm not talking about just, but I didn't say just money spent. I'm saying you guys have only added a couple of players each summer. I'm not talking about just money spent. We've bought too many players at once. They need to gel, and our players are all young. We've got one of the lowest average ages in the league. We've got a bunch of kids now. We just bought bare kids. You guys have actually got experience. You've got Casemiro, Captain Bruno, Varane. You've got bare experience in your team. It's not the same thing. It's not try it. And your manager's in his second season. And my manager just started. Nice try, though. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. My favorite cereal, you know, I think it might have to be the crunchy nut clusters, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. And the chocolate ones as well. That shit leaves you full. Sebastian Haller's coming on. He is on, yeah. He's tall. He's holding up the ball now. This guy's tall, man. How did West Ham not get nothing out of this guy? Especially with David Moyes, the way he likes to just slump it into the box. Couldn't get this 6'6" striker going. It's crazy. Banging in the goals for Ajax in the Champions League. Don't make no sense. Cinnamon toast. What the hell is cinnamon toast? It's too rich. Bro, there's nothing worse in terms of, you're talking about things that are rich. You see the cereal in America? Oh my God. It's like eating sugar. Oh my days. American cereal is wild. These man don't know. They don't know what breakfast is, bro. They come with just sugar and milk in the bowl. What did I have? Lucky Charms. Oh my Christ. Never again. Lucky Charms, never again, bro. Never again. It's just sugar in a bowl. That's all it is. Just sugar in a bowl. That's all it is. There's nothing more to it. You may as well actually just get the actual sugar, pour it in the bowl, put milk in, get a spoon and start eating. It's the same thing. Literally the same thing. Diabetes in a bowl, bro. That's what it is. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, bro. Who's got a penalty, bro? What's going on? That can't be. Hold on. Them dusty marshmallows. Nah, the US for food was good, you know. I had some great soul food. I'm talking like in Harlem. It was beautiful. Some of the soul food, man. I love it. But I can't remember the name of one of the things I had in there, but it was, was that Modric with the Neymar skill? Oh, well, excuse me. Did you see that? Was that Modric? Oh, wow, interesting. That wasn't bad. Yeah, Modric 40. Modric was trapped. Oh, look at this. Modric. Oh, hello. Hello there, darling. Oh, go on, Sterling. Oh my God. We might have to sell him. Oh, Sterling, man. I'm trying to give you time, brother, but you're killing me, man. Fucking hell, Sterling, man. Come on, bro, man. It's every day. Galadog as a DM has impressed in this game. I prefer not to speak. I don't wanna encourage this behavior from Poch. I don't want to encourage it. He's playing as a 6 now. I don't want to encourage it, bro. I don't want to encourage this behavior. He's doing a job for the day. Let's put it like that. Oh, Jesus. Saudi, show me the money. Show me the money. Nah, big man thing though, he has to deliver the season or it's over. Like Sterling, like him and like Cucurella, I'm gonna lie, bro. They have to deliver this season. I can't lie. There's no excuses now. You guys are experienced. You on bare money, cost a lot. If you don't deliver this season, we have to keep it moving, man, because we got young players coming up right now. Got a lot more to give to the team, man. Lot of energy to give. Lots of unpredictability, enthusiasm. Can't be playing. Can't be playing with you. Yeah, Pep start Sterling and just dashed him to the side. Gave him to us. It's crazy. Squeezed the Sterling sponge. Ringed him out. Then just dashed him. You have to watch out for Pep, you know. He's actually a nasty guy. I'm telling you, he's an absolute nasty guy. This guy will fake interest in players he doesn't rate. This guy will squeeze the sponge out of players and then they'll leave based on the hype of City. And the next thing you know, they ain't got nothing left in the tank. This guy will buy Fernan Torres and then sell him off for 3 times the price, even though he's average. He's a nasty guy. Didn't even let Joe Hart even pack his things. He just sent him on his way immediately. Sent him his shit in the post. Brought in Claudio Bravo, binned him off the next season. He's a nasty guy. He's a nasty man. And apparently they didn't even wish Yaya Toure happy birthday. It's mad. Nasty. Nasty. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. Yeah, man. Then they come with this Rice bid. I'm telling you, they're nasty. They come and do that Rice bid, you know. When they, bro, he's a bad guy, bro. I don't want to get into it too much, but he's a bad guy. He's a bad motherfucker, bro. Enzo, what's Enzo doing? Yeah, cannot replace him, proceeds to replace him. Bad guy, bro. He's a fucking bad guy. Oh, shit. He's a bad guy. Man lied down the camera lens, you know. He tried to say he cannot replace Aguero, even though back end of that season, he wasn't even playing Aguero just to go and replace Aguero. He's a bad guy. He's a terrible, terrible guy. He must be stopped. He must be stopped. Shit. I feel sorry for the content creators that are not doing watch-alongs but have stayed up to watch this so they can do reviews. Shout out to them brothers. Shout out to them brothers right there. Yeah, because them brothers there. Because at least I get to watch the game with you guys. You know what I mean? We get to chat shit. We just waffle if the game ain't good. We just talk about other stuff. But the guys, the content creators, and I know they're out there, that are watching this game, waiting to do their review. Lord of mercy. God, it's giving me shivers just thinking about it. Goddamn. Goddamn. That's rough. That there is rough. Don't go anywhere. Your thought on who's going down? I don't want to, because last season I got it wrong. Yeah. I said Fulham and I think I said Bournemouth as well. So I don't want to just make a snap judgment call because I haven't looked at the bottom club's transfer business and I don't half of the time know some of the business they're doing in terms of when they bring in a player, I don't always recognize who they are. So I don't want to, they might actually be cooking something. So I don't know. But what I do know is the only team to not bring in a player is West Ham. And that's a bit shocking. I'm not going to lie, because they just won the Europa League. Sorry, the Conference League. They're in the, people forget West Ham are in Europe next season. They're in the Europa League. So they got a lot of games. And I'm not seeing any players coming through the door. So I'm not really sure what's going on, because they've sold Rice and they've not brought in anybody in midfield. They've walked away from the Ward-Prowse deal. They didn't go for Paulinho because of the injury now, shoulder injury. They haven't moved on Gallagher, who they were linked with. Like, what are West Ham actually doing? So I'm not saying they're going to get relegated, but it could be another long season for West Ham. They sold Scamacca to Inter for 25 million euros. They could be back down there again fighting when they shouldn't be, but could happen. Could happen, man. In fact, I'm almost going to predict it happens, actually. If I don't see any movement in the window, then I'm going to predict it does, that they're going to be down there fighting again. Because I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. And yeah, they got hijacked as well for the Man City youth product. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. Would I be Matisse if I didn't do it? Ask yourself that. If I didn't do that game, would I even be me? No, I wouldn't. Of course I'm doing it. Damn right. Football focus. Damn straight. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for that game. I need competitive football. You see all this palaver? I'm done with it now. It was fun while it lasted. The Wrexham game, the Brighton game, it slowly got less and less, entertaining as it's gone on. It's time to stop now. We've had enough. We saw the goals. We had our banter with De Zerbi now. That's it. I've had enough. Let's get to the competitive games now. Let's move on. This is slowly dropping off now. Starting to fall off a little bit. Let's keep it moving. Did they scored? Or are you just trolling? Maybe I have to block you. Yeah, I think I have to block you, brother, because you're just waffling. Yeah. Let's just get rid of you, mate. You're just being a bit of an egg. Yeah, for sure. For sure. More than you can believe. I want to do more of that type of content. This week, we're just kind of slowly chugging our way to that Community Shield game. We're trying to keep up with that transfer news. But again, like I said, I just look for the important kind of breaking stuff. I'm not really trying to just keep up with every little thing, because if nothing's going to come out of it anyway, then what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. I don't need to know about things that aren't really actually happening. And then, yeah, as soon as next week kicks off, it's straight into previews for the season. I'm going to do previews for all the other top 6 clubs, what I think of their teams, what I think they need, their strengths, their weaknesses, their systems, my prediction for their season as it stands. So, yeah, I'm going to do all of that. I'll probably do that for... Yeah, I'll do that for all the top teams. Clipped in, headed away, hooked away. I might predict the biggest flop. I might predict the best signing, best bargain, things like that as well. Matson on, Gusto on. Cucurella is going to give out a goal, someone's saying. He was overlapping there. Unlucky. That was actually a good cross from Cucurella into Matson. Corner now. I just want us to score one goal and win the game. That's all I want. I think we deserve to win the game, to be honest. Just edge it. Madrid ball in. Cleared. I think we deserve. The next show is on Friday. Friday night is the next show. 9 p.m, I think. If Sterling finishes this game on the pitch, I'm driving the Poch out, boss. Oh, don't do that. There's no need for that, big Rams. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. If I could pick one transfer now, I'm picking Caicedo. Although it's very close with the goalkeeper, because now that we don't have, like, I'm looking at our goalkeepers and we just don't have enough. We don't have a second choice keeper really. But yeah, I just have to pray that Kepa never got injured and he performed, and then we go again in January. But yeah, I need it's very rare goalkeeper gets injured, to be honest. I need the Caicedo deal. Get that done and I'm good. I'm good. If that's my only signing. No, we don't want to hail. No, thank you. 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 We're all right. You don't need to offer such things. You're so generous, but no, thank you very much. Facts. Great to see Haller playing. Cancer is nasty. Facts. It's good to see him back. I don't know him. Who was the other one? Gutierrez. Remember Gutierrez from Newcastle, the Argentine winger? I think he came back from cancer as well. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he came back from something very serious. I think it was cancer. But yeah, mad that these guys can come back from something like that. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I think it was. Yeah, it was, isn't it? Yeah, Gutierrez. He was a winger. He was a winger for Newcastle. Yeah, he played out wide for Newcastle. Can't remember what manager he was under, but he was a good player. Where's Leslie? I don't know, bro. Where's Leslie, man? I want to see him as well. Good, but you just reminded me. I forgot all about him. Yeah, it'd be good to see Leslie. Hmm. 77 minutes. Yeah, I always get to super chats. They all save there. I just sometimes don't go to them straight away, but I always go to them. I feel like okay, so against Fulham, first 10-15, he looked a bit shaky on the ball, but only a couple times. But they didn't really test him. So I can't really have any clear thoughts on him because I didn't get to see him make any saves, or like he just wasn't tested. Fulham had nothing in attack. So I don't have anything to really say on him. I just feel like most likely he just needs to go on loan and play every week and make saves and distribute, and that's all he needs to do. Like, I feel like the goalkeeper position is a bit different because when you're going on loan as an outfield player, I want the style of play to be similar to what we're playing. I want the manager to play you in your right position. I want so many more variables, more factors that can go wrong or right. But in goal, I just need you to play, and I just need your team to not be too good that you don't have to make too many saves, and not be too shit that you're just getting peppered all the time, and you're going to naturally have your confidence probably quite low because you're going to concede a lot. Go to a mid-table team, show your distribution, make your saves, get your clean sheets, overperform if you can, and that's about it. Like, to be honest, you have the opportunity in goal. Maybe the only thing I can say is probably style of play wise, I'd like the manager to want to play out from the back and not just lump it forward. That's probably it for a goalkeeper. But apart from that, just game time. Doesn't have to worry about anything else. Wow, well done to Gusto indeed. Did very well there to stop the cutback inside. Just seeing it again here. But Gusto's been really good defensively. He's been really, really good defensively. So happy with him. Oh, we've conceded. Offside. Offside? Offside? No? You don't want to put the flag up? Ref? Linesman? Linesman? Ref? Anyone? Anyone? You okay. Okay. Shot. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right. That happened. Yep, that's a goal. That's a goal. He's not even offside. He's not even offside. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I thought he was offside, but I think he hit our player last. I think. But yeah. Is it offside? I don't think it is. I think it's a goal. It's a goal. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. That's a shame, isn't it? This was our opportunity to go unbeaten in pre-season for the first time since VS Bus. What a shame. What a shame. I was getting used to winning as well. It's a bit weird, this feeling. I'm just here for the vibes. Maybe this will wake the board up to sign Caicedo. Just trying to take positives from this. God damn. Yeah, I seen that comment as well. I was like, yo, I'm sick and tired of this guy, man. Get him out. I've had enough. I've had enough. It's like, damn. It's like Kevin Hart when the guy says how old he is. It's like, damn. Someone like, yo, get Poch out. I've had enough. I'm sick and tired. Like, damn. It's been a very dry game with an ending like that is disappointing, to say the least. Still 8 minutes to go though, unfortunately. So glad it's the last preseason game. I'm buzzing for the league to start, man. Let's get to the serious football now. Still been a good preseason overall, I think. Obviously, this is disappointing, but overall, I think this has been a good preseason. Much better than last year. It would have been better if we had the players in the door that we need. But hey, you can't have everything unless you can. Levi Colwell, another opportunity. Should have took it with his right foot, really, but is what it is. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, dearie me. We need to see when Borussia is coming back, though. Dead ass. I need to know when he's coming back. And what's going on with him, because should have been back by now. Here's Silva. Back to the keeper, Kepa. Madrid cleared bounce. Lost the ball again. shots. I don't think Kepa needed to save that, but it's out wide, out for a corner. I don't think he needed to save that. But yeah, it's what it is. It was going wide, I think. Yeah. Raya to Arsenal is an interesting one. It's an interesting one. I'm still a bit unsure on it, to be honest. I'm still a bit unsure. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I feel like he's a good goalkeeper, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I just don't know. I don't know. I thought Arsenal could do better in this window in terms of if they're going to go for a new goalkeeper. I don't know why you don't attack for one of the best keepers out there. Like, why didn't you go for a Matt Magnan at AC Milan or someone? Like, just go for the best in class. Just go for the best. You know. Same with Havertz. Like, just go for the best. Why go for him? Why not just go and get just one of the best? But to be fair, you didn't get to this point by buying always the best players, so probably silly to say, because you did buy Ramsdale, you did buy Ben White, you did buy all these guys, so it's an interesting one. I didn't realize Ramsdale was as bad last year as now people are saying he was. I mean, maybe I feel like it's a bit of a strange one. I feel like he wasn't that bad for most of the season. Obviously, he did have a few hiccups here and there. I saw a really poor goal he conceded against Liverpool where he punched it, flapped it out. But I don't know. I didn't think he was going to be replaced, so I'm just a bit puzzled. It's come as a bit of a surprise to me. I didn't think Ramsdale was going to be replaced or given that kind of competition. Didn't see that coming at all. I thought he was one of your main guys. Gusto over James. Yeah. Gusto's had a better preseason. Remember, I put Gusto in the starting 11 against Liverpool on the Bleacher Report thing, and everybody was cooking me, bro. They were like, "Yo, you have to play James." I was like, "Bro, Gusto's been good in preseason. Gusto's been really good." And if I could change it now, I'd probably take Sterling out, even though I thought he might start on experience, and he has been starting these preseason games, so he might even start. But that was a projection. So I was predicting that Sterling would start. But if it was my team, I wouldn't start Sterling. I would be starting anyone else. I'd be starting Maatsen. I'd definitely be having Sterling on the bench against Liverpool. Doesn't deserve to start. He's not better, but he's had a better preseason. He's had a better preseason. Defensively as well, I think he's been very good. Yeah, goalkeepers do peak at 32, but I think Kepa doesn't have the capacity, in my opinion, to get much better than he is. I think he's got a ceiling because of his physical limitations. I don't think Kepa can get better than this. This is Kepa, in my opinion. I don't expect Kepa to become this commanding goalkeeper that comes out for crosses. If he starts doing that, then happy days. But I ain't seen it. And I don't think I'm going to see it. Just not what I want in a goalkeeper. Yeah, he did. Gallagher had a better preseason than Enzo. Facts, he did. Even though, I mean, Enzo didn't play the first couple of games, I think, or the first game, but yeah, he did. He definitely did. Oh, yeah, we scored. Nice. That's nice. Who scored? Is it Brewster? Oh my God. I was wondering, who's his brother? I didn't recognize him. I was like, did one of the fans get onto the pitch? Who's this guy? Okay, it's Brewster. I can't go crazy. It's 3 a.m. so I'm keeping it quiet regardless. But yeah, good to see that we scored. It's 3:24 in the UK. I'm not making bear noise over the goal, but lovely jubbly. Good for him. Good for him. That was a lovely header. Lovely. Good lad. Now, because it's late, I don't want to make bear noise. That's why. It's like 3:30. The best seats for this match, 110 lower level in the middle for the same seat, Man United versus Arsenal. 799. People think Chelsea's a big club. I think it has a part to play that we're playing Dortmund. I think that plays a part. So yeah, you can shove your agenda up your ass. It's definitely nothing to do with that because we're massive in the US. Okay, we're huge. We're absolutely huge. Let's see if we can get a winner. Probably doing too much. Sick header. Oh, it was a very good goal. It was a very, very good goal. We should have scored more. We should have scored more goals today. We missed some really good chances. Enzo with the assist from the header. Yeah, we're undefeated. We are undefeated. Ball comes into the box. Oh, we're going to mess this up now. Shot wide. It's weird how they have the graphic that comes up at the bottom who missed the shot and in what minute. It's kind of strange. I don't know if I like it or not. Oh, 100%. I'm going to bed. 100%. I'm not staying awake any longer than this. I'm going straight to bed. I'll probably just put the review out in the morning now. Now that we've actually scored a goal. You know what I mean? May as well. Yeah, it's not going to be pens. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I can literally imagine. Yeah, we don't need pens, man. Pens for what? This ain't a cup game. No need for pens. I don't even know how many minutes it even added on. Oh, 3 minutes of added on time. So we've got about 30 seconds to get this ball up the pitch. God damn. We'll take it. We will take it. At least we didn't lose. At least we didn't lose. Scandalous. Expected yawns off the charts. I just can't wait for the games to be at a normal time so I can make noise. Do you know what I'm saying? Because right now I have to behave. I have to restrict myself. I can't be waking up my people in the yard. But when we get to the normal kickoff times, I'm going to go back to being absolutely insane. I'll be awake as well because it's not 3 a.m. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Oh, we could have scored another one. Almost scored again. Damn. That's a shame. Could have had a winner. Good play. Great cross. Headed away. Cucurella. Hooked it back. Nice little movement from Enzo. Good turn. Shot. It's a shame. Matt said Chelsea is huge in the US. Funny guy. Bruv, we are huge, bro. Got loads of Chelsea fans in the US. Don't play with that one. That Pulisic marketing was the bare minimum we got out of that deal. Loads of marketing. There are pens. There will be pens. Oh my God. Imagine if I just left. Imagine if I... Imagine if I just didn't know there were pens and at full time I just disappeared. Oh, dearie me. Imagine. Oh, God. All right, let's do it. Let's do the pens. I'm so confused as to why there's pens. I don't understand. Why are there pens? I swear we had the summer series tournament, so fair enough. I don't understand why there's pens for this, but anyway, I'll take it because if we win, then we could just say that we won. We didn't draw the game, we won. So fuck it. There's no pens. I'm so confused. People are saying there's pens. There's no pens. There's no pens. There's no pens. Wait, so you guys were lying? Oh, you guys were fucking with me. Guys, what are you doing, man? That's wild, man. You guys are really gonna do that? That's crazy. You know how sleep deprived I am, and you guys are really playing with me like that, telling me there's pens when there's not. No, you guys are evil. If there's no penalties, I swear you guys are actually monsters. Commentator said there was pens. Yeah, I feel like there is pens, man. I feel like there's pens. There's no way you guys lied to me. There's just no way. I don't believe it. I think there's penalties, man. It's got to be penalties, man. I don't know why. I don't have a clue why there would be penalties. I don't think there's penalties. It doesn't look like there's penalties. The admin is like, I'm going to bed. Admin's like, yo, see you later. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. I don't think there's pens, guys. I'm so confused right now. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over. We could have won that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's only pre-season. But yeah, should have put our shots in. All right. I'm ahead. It's time to go bed. The review will be up in the morning, and then we are done with pre-season. Okay, we need signings, goalkeeper, defensive midfielder. Figure out what we're doing with Borussia. If you're letting Borussia go, buy a striker. If you're keeping Borussia, don't buy a striker. And yeah, that's it really. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. my voice. Goddamn, we tired. And for all them people that lied, no, don't try and say it was cancelled. You just lied, okay? A lot of you lied. A lot of you told lies. It's just a shame. What's you lot doing? I don't know what you lot are doing. All right, I'm just gonna go because I don't know what you guys are playing at. Some of you lot are just playing games right now, and it's way too late. Actually, I'm gonna redirect to Miz real quick. But yeah, you guys are just doing some next tomfoolery today. I don't know how you man are not too tired. I will see you guys in a bit. Big up. All You Can Eat Chelsea. All You Can Eat Chelsea will be dropping to Thursday. It'll be dropping today at 9 o'clock. So double upload. There you go. Video and a stream. So All You Can Eat Chelsea will be dropping later. Okay, I'm gone. In a bit. Big up. Love. Peace. Peace and love. Live, love, life. Live, love, life. No, fuck. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. That's it. It's over. Leave. Perfect.